I can kick the walk sign.
Welcome back to FA Radio. 56 degrees here in East Los Angeles, evening time. I do these shows in the evening time because I think it would feel strange to do them at noon or 3 p.m. So I do it in the nighttime. I think it would feel strange to do these shows when it's daylight out. But yeah, here we are again, back to fill the space between your ears with a bunch of silly talk of life and what life is and how strange it is to exist and this and that, and play music. So, I'll get into the first song. Let's start with Curtis Mayfield with No Thing on Me.
I've met many people over the years, and in my opinion, I have found that people are the same everywhere. They have the same fears, shed similar tears, die in so many years. The oppressed seem to have suffered the most in every continent, coast to coast. Now our lives are in the hands of the pusher man. We break it all down in hopes that you might understand how to protect yourself. Don't make no profit for the man. I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. You're something kind of funny. How the man take your money. He's shrewd as he can be, in such a way you'll never see. It's a terrible thing inside when your natural high has died. The weaker turn to dope and put all aside their hope. And I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. I'm so glad I've got my own. So glad that I can see my life's a natural high. The man can't put no thing on me. junkie. I ain't no junkie. I'm so glad I got my own. So glad that I can see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shuggy Otis. I want to be named Shuggy. What's up, Shug? I was thinking about it. So, I was watching these videos of people in Siberia and Russia that they have a panther as their pet. Like a big fucking panther that could rip your face off. But it's their pet. And they live with them. And the panther sleeps in their bed and shit. And they pet the panther, and the panther purrs like a cat. But the purr sounds like a garbage disposal as opposed to like a little cat. It's like, but it's like you have a fucking panther. And where I live at the moment, there's a miniature panther, this little kitty. She's a year old, and she's very funny, and she's so, her design is so sleek. She's so made to be a hunter, but she's not good at it. Like, she never catches a bird. She tries. And I love this cat. This cat's so funny. And she's like a mini panther. And I was watching these videos where these people have panthers and pumas as their pets. Like, these are animals that could murder you. Like, I'm so afraid of big cats. Like, it's so scary. It's the power they have. So you have the modernized cat, house cat, and then you have the panther and a tiger. Why don't we have a little elephant? You know what I mean? Like, what if we had a little elephant? What if we could have a little tiny elephant? Like, how cool would that be to have a little, and he's like shooting water at you? You can take a bath with him. You could have a little elephant. That'd be so cool. I want a little elephant. But yeah, I don't know why they have little cats. You can't have a little elephant. You can have a little owl. Ooh. You could go in your pocket. I was thinking that I bet working and or owning a flower store is a nice thing. I bet it's nice. I bet people that come in to do business with you, I bet they act a lot different than they do at the airport. You know what I mean? I bet though. I bet like working in a flower shop's nice, and you could, unless they're buying flowers for a funeral, then they're old and sad. But you're still doing a service. But I bet working in a flower shop is fun. I bet you could have some woman come in, or a man, or whoever, and they could be talking about an arrangement they want to make, and you could be like, what if we were just doing crazy stuff, like putting blue roses with purple, and we put some sassafras and some perthamine, and then they go, oh my gosh, you're crazy. You're crazy. That's so cool. I'm gonna open a fucking flower shop in Southgate. That's my new ambition. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, what should we listen to? I don't think you've heard this version of this song.
Sheri
me say, 'cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're my world. Hey, hey, you're the best thing that ever happened. So don't go away. Hey, hey, I might be a king, still might be poisons, but I don't go for that power crazy way. All that I could rule, I don't check for fools. All that I need is to be left to live my way. So listen what I say, 'cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're my world. Hey, hey, you're the best thing that ever happened. So don't go away. Hey, yeah. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're my world. Hey, hey, you're the best thing that ever happened. So don't go away. Hey, hey, I could chase around, but nothing to be found. But why look for something that is never there? I'm making it wrong sometimes, but I come back in style. For I realize your love means more than anything. So that makes me say, 'cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're my world. Hey, hey, you're the best thing that ever happened. So don't go away. Hey, 'cause you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You're my world. Hey, you're the best thing that ever happened. Now don't go. I said don't go. No, no, don't go away. Hey, hey, hey.
That's the Style Council with You're the Best Thing. What did I play before that?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah, Stevie Wonder. My sería amor en español. Lo siento, mi español es muy mal. Gracias.
Italian.
Oh, it was in Italian? Close. French, Italian, Spanish, kind of close. Oui, oui, si, si.
I'm Italian.
You are.
Yeah,
You're Sicilian.
Yeah.
And you're
Pawn Stars.
son of a bitch. So, there's certain things that have happened in my life where, no, I'm not telling this story just to brag about it. It's just so interesting. When I was about 18 years old, I was riding for 101 Skateboards, and 101 Skateboards was a subsidiary of World Industries, and Plan B was out of World Industries, and the great Matt Hensley came back into skateboarding after going on quite a bit of a sabbatical and leaving skateboarding and becoming a paramedic in Chicago. He and doing music and whatnot. So we went on this tour, and back then in the 90s, we'd be on tour for months, like just going all over, just going from Bangor, Maine to Florida to Texas and just all over in the summertime. And we had this, an Econoline van that filled 14 people, and we were in Chicago. And again, I'm 18 years old. I'm in shotgun, and all the dudes in the back, they're on the tour, and it's hot Chicago in July. And as we were crossing the United States, we picked up fireworks from places in Texas and New Orleans and whatnot. So the whole van floor was filled with different fireworks. And so Matt's driving, and we're right along the water, right there on the big lake. What's the big lake in Chicago? Superior? Bunch of high school dropouts in this room.
Fuck. I'm at UPC.
But so we're right there, right around the Loop area. But we're in downtown Chicago, and Matt's trying to get over, and this taxi driver cut us off. And Matt got up next to him, where the taxi driver is on Matt's side, and the guy yells out his window. He says, "Fuck your mother," and then he speeds up and gets ahead of us. And I just man, you can't insult Matt Hensley like that. He's a fucking national treasure. And so I grabbed this brick of Black Cat firecrackers, and I'm in shotgun with the window down, and we get 2 lanes away from him. So he's 2 lanes to the right and 1 car length ahead of us. 2 lanes to the right, 1 car length ahead of us. And I lit those firecrackers, a brick of them, and I threw them at this taxi. And somehow they perfectly hit the taxi sign on top, and then slid and exploded in this man's open window face. It was fucking incredible. It was one of the greatest throws I've ever done. And now the man didn't get injured, but these blew up very close to his face. And what I didn't know is that there was a cop behind us when I did this. And the man pulled over, and the cop flashed his lights and pulled us over. And I told the cop the story. He's he told my friend, this is Matt Hensley. He's a fucking national treasure. He told him, go fuck your mother, and he cut us off. He's a fucking asshole, and I shouldn't have done it, and I'm sorry, whatever. And there was just so much traffic going on and whatever, and the cop just said, man, I gotta hear. And he put me in the back of the car, and then he searched the van, and the van was just littered with fireworks, just so many fireworks, just all on the floor. And he grabbed about as many as the fireworks as he could, and he said, look, don't fucking do that. Like, you just can't do that. And I was a young kid, like, whatever. And I was white. Well, I still am, apparently. And so, you let me off. But, yeah, I somehow that happened. And I think about it from time to time, and it's as if it was a dream. I can't believe it happened. But I tell you what, that fucker deserved the fireworks in the window for telling Matt Hensley, what he said. That wasn't cool. Let's play some music. Keep it warm.
Write another song for the money. Something they can sing, not so funny. Money in the bank to keep us warm. Stick another grape in the juicer, or fill your guts with grease and get looser. You are what you eat, so eat it warm. Roll another joint for the Gipper. Get the Gipper high, he gets hipper. Stick it in his mouth and keep him warm. Elect an
with the amount of technology that is prevalent around the globe, it'd be so... Now, I know, of course, this is going to sound like, what the fuck are you talking about? But, I mean, who knows what's coming? Who knows what's coming down the pipe? And, you know, if it is true that the U.S. government has possession of UFOs and UFO technology, I mean, who knows? And if you look at what a tragic thing, the bombing of Nagasaki and Hiroshima, which is horrific, but after those bombs went off, it was a huge boom in technology. The technology that came out after that was just insane. And you know, maybe it's coincidence, time and place, whatever. But now bear with me. Bear Grylls with me. Did you guys watch when Bear Grylls took Shaquille O'Neal out in the forest? It's pretty funny. I mean, Bear Grylls he's a weirdo, super Christian, which is fine. You know, it's fine. Have your religion. I'm loving it. But it would be so cool if there was force fields, like a tent big enough that you could stand up in, but there was a force field. So you could go, like, I love nature so much, but I've only been camping once in Pennsylvania in 1999. I've never camped before. I've stayed in cabins and whatnot, and I've done my time in forests and whatnot. But what if you could have a force field so a bear couldn't get to you, or a snake, or animals, and you could just be walking through a forest and just be like, boop, put up my force field. And you could just be in there. You could see the stars through the force field and everything. And then also, what if the force field had like warmth? Like what if it was warm? And then what if also the force field somehow like cleaned you, like a dry cleaner, like it just cleaned your clothes and your body, and you could just go anywhere in the world and just like, boop, put up your force field and camp out. Man, that would be so fucking great. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that'll happen. Apparently we all have a large amount of microplastics in us already, so that's not good. I think in the last episode I was talking about how I stopped eating. The last animals I was eating was chicken and turkey, and I weighed 187 pounds at one point, which I couldn't believe. Like, my upper body's thin. I mean, I'm still muscular upstairs, but my legs, you know, my calves, I'm built like a centaur. I'm so heavy downstairs, and but yeah, I saw that I weighed 187 pounds. Like, holy shit, that's a lot. Like, that's too much. And I weighed myself the other day after a couple months of my being off the chicken and turkey. And again, folks, I'm not doing this for health purposes. I'm not necessarily a healthy person. With, you know, all the things I like are really bad for me. But yeah, I weighed myself the other day. I weighed 169. That's kind of a nice amount of weight to have lost. Yeah. Boy, I don't know. This is one of those times where I feel like most of everything I'm saying is super fucking uninteresting. Believe it or not, the last couple of shows, the things I'm saying, I feel like it's really fucking interesting. I think you guys are all going to really like this stuff when I have to say coming out of my mouth. But tonight, I don't know. I feel funny tonight. I feel funny. What do we got? Kids on pot. Scamming at the lot. Doing too much. You do a lot.
some shelter, but you don't believe anyone can help her. She's doing so much harm, doing so much damage, but you don't wanna get involved. You tell her she can't manage, that you can't change the way she feels, but you could put your arms around her. I know you wanna live yourself, but could you forgive yourself if you left her just the way you found her? I'll stand in front of you, I'll take the force of the blow, protection. I'll stand in front of you, I'll take the force of the blow, protection. You're a boy and I'm a girl, but you know you can lean on me. And I don't have no fear, I'll take on any man here who says that's not the way it should be. And I'll stand in front of you and take the force of the blow, protection. I'll stand in front of you, I'll take the force of the blow, protection. She's a girl and you're a boy. Sometimes you look so small. You look so small. You got a baby of your own. When your baby's gone, she'll be the one to catch you when you fall. Stand in front of you, take the force of the blow, protection. I stand in front of you, take the force of the blow, protection. You're a girl and I'm a boy. You're a girl and I'm a boy. Yeah. You're a girl and I'm a boy. You're a girl and I'm a boy. Sometimes you look so small, you need some shelter. You're just running around, held to scared to. And I leaned on you for years, now you can lean on me. And that's more than love, that's the way it should be. Now I can't change the way you feel, but I could put my arms around you. That's
Why then?
start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
I'll always remember you just like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, because I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be bad, girl. But if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad and beware.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
I'll always remember you just like a child, girl. But if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there, but just remember there's a lot of bad and beware.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
I'll always remember you just like a child.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
I'll always remember you just like a child.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
That was Wild World by Jimmy Cliff, originally by Cat Stevens. And then before that we played Blonde Redhead, Water. Did we play 3 in a row? Was it 3 songs in a row? We played, what did we play before?
Massive Attack.
Oh yeah, we played Protection by Massive Attack. What a good band. I got hit by a car.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got hit by a car one time. So one time in New York, about 2007, I was on a bad one. I was I was having fun, of course, but I was on a bad one. I was just doing coke and drinking whiskey and taking Vicodin and drinking Dayquil all at the same time. And then when I couldn't get my hands on cocaine, I would take Adderall and drink Dayquil and take Vicodin and drink whiskey. And again, this isn't I'm not bragging at all. I'm just saying. I'm paramount to not paramount. Just a precursor of the story I'm about to tell you of just the headspace I was living in at the time in New York City, and so I was doing tons of coke and drinking Dayquil and taking Vicodin and Adderall and whatnot, and somehow my friends didn't disown me through this time period. And it got really bad, where at a point I woke up at about 6 o'clock in the evening one night, and I was living at Kenmare and Mott. I had an apartment on the 4th floor, the top of the building on Kenmare and Mott. I was paying about $1,000 a month, maybe $1,100 back then for this one bedroom that probably goes for $3,500 now. And I just woke up fucking just super fucked, and it was at 6 in the evening, and I just thought, all right, enough. You gotta stop doing this. Like, it's too much. And I said, fuck it. Okay, I'm only gonna go drink tonight. I'm not gonna take any chemicals. That's it. And I went to the bodega right by my house called Spring Mart, and that was at the corner of Mott and Spring, and I got a bagel with just butter, and I hadn't been eating much lately, and I got my toasted bagel with butter and continued down Spring to Bowery on my way to Max Fish for the night's events. And I was eating the bagel and walking, and I got to the corner of Spring and Bowery, and Spring and Bowery is a pretty big, Spring's a small street, but Bowery's a big street. And so I got to the corner, and when the light turned, I got to the corner as the light was turning yellow, and I started walking across Bowery. But I did that thing where I like leave the crosswalk and start like veering over to the left to continue going north in the direction I was going. And out of nowhere, I'm off my feet, and I'm on the hood of a car and then sliding into the windshield of what I would find out seconds later to be a lowered Honda Prelude. And I got hit, and I hit the windshield, and I didn't break it. But then I slid back down off the hood onto my feet and turned around, and it was a red lowered Prelude, and it was a little old Puerto Rican lady driving. And you would say, oh, how did you know she's Puerto Rican? Well, because there was CDs hanging off of the mirror with the Puerto Rican flag, which is a pretty big giveaway in Manhattan. And I think she was maybe driving like her son's car. And she waved her hands like, I'm so sorry. And I waved my hands like, don't say like. Like is such a stupid word. So I waved my hands agreeing, no, lo siento, my fucking fault. Like, no big deal. Totally cool. And so I kind of waved to her saying, hey, totally cool. I'm okay. And I go up onto the sidewalk, and, the woman drives away. And these two white chicks come running up to me. Oh, my God, we saw the whole thing. That is crazy. You need to stop her. You need to get her information. And I said, get the fuck away from me. And so they did. And Brenda and Becky got the fuck away from me. Because it's just like, fuck you. What is your business? Like, thank you for being nice. Of course. Whatever. And then I proceeded to walk to the bar. And this is my local. who I knew everyone at, and I walked in and my friend Dan, who was behind the bar, he said, "Are you okay? What's wrong with you? You look like you've seen a ghost." I was like, "Oh, I got hit by a car." He's like, "Stay right there," and he's a huge, bulking man. This guy, Dan, he's a giant man. He's like the Hulk. And he jumped over the bar and he was like checking my legs and shit. And I was like, "Get off me, you weirdo!" And he's like, "You might have something broken. You don't even know it." I was like, I'm a professional skateboarder and I've smashed my face on the ground. I think I would know if I'm hurt. But I had made that agreement with myself just a bit earlier, like no more cocaine, like stop doing it. And as I'm getting Dan away from me, from inspecting my injuries, the chick who sells coke was like, "Oh, hey, Dill, what's up?" I was like, "Oh, I just got hit by a car." And she's like, "Cool." I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a vial." So I still did it. And again, this is not endorsing. I don't do drugs anymore. I don't even smoke pot anymore. All I do is drink a little wine. That's the last of my addictions. But I don't know. I just thought that story's kind of funny. Kind of funny. If you didn't think it was funny, well, you can hit the unsubscribe button and the unlike button and, keep eating at Denny's.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when I'm in your head. Take my hand from undercover. They can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to life. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Have I doubt when I'm alone? Love is a ring, the telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lust. Here in our bed until the morning comes. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel under your command. Take my hand as the sun descends. They can't touch you now, can't touch you now, can't touch you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to life. Because the night belongs
Wasn't it a good year? Wasn't filled with talking. It still moves through my heart from time to time. City after city, granite gray as morning. Heroes died in subways, left behind, far behind, like our love. You're on your own again, and you're your best again. That's what you tell yourself. I see it all the way, as far as anyone could see. Except when it began, I was so happy I didn't feel like me.
Man, I tell you, I just couldn't do drugs again. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I think if I did cocaine, I'd choke. Yeah. It's different time, different age. And I'm glad I stopped smoking weed. Like, I got tired of just, weed's great. Like, weed totally is great. And if you make art or you write or play music or whatever, do anything creative, like, weed's in the proper mindset, it can be a beneficial thing. But for me personally, I just got tired of getting it, and the guts to have, like, keep, like, getting, I gotta get more weed, but, you know, I don't know. I just did a 10-year run of being on weed, and now I'm on a 3-year run of being off of it. But again, weed's great. I get it. I totally understand the want to get high. I get it. But yeah, crack and heroin and coke and smoking PCP and ecstasy and all that shit. No, I couldn't do it again. I don't think I'd even fuck with mushrooms again. It's just scary. Well, not scary, because of course I've had great times on mushrooms. It's just this one time, me and an ex-girlfriend of mine in New York, we bought a bunch of stems off a friend of mine. So the whole bag was just filled with stems of mushrooms. And so, you know, we thought, like, oh, the caps are what's the potent stuff. So we were eating Twizzlers and sitting in Riverside Park and just eating Twizzlers and eating the mushrooms, stems. And, yeah, by the time we walked back to her apartment, like, holy fuck, like, I was trapped on a roller coaster of nightmares and just so crazy and just, too much. In 2004, I was sent to Africa to do skateboard shows for the Nelson Mandela's Children's Fund. And it was put together by that company that makes phones and TVs and washer and dryers called LG. I think it stands for Life's Good. But then I also think it stands for, like, some other name as well. But I was writing for Alien Workshop, and somebody from LG contacted Alien Workshop trying to put together a tour, a skateboard show tour of South Africa. asking if any of the people on the team would be interested in doing this tour where we do skateboard shows for the Nelson Mandela's Children's Fund. And of course I said, yes, of course I want to go on that. And so I went and I flew from New York to Dakar, and I was in Dakar for one day, which is North Africa. And Africa is so big. You don't realize how, I mean, maybe you do, but I didn't realize how just gigantic Africa was. I thought I had a sense of it, but the flight from Dakar all the way down to Johannesburg was 10 hours after the long flight to Africa. And so we went and we did skateboard shows and demonstrations all over Johannesburg and Cape Town, and Johannesburg and Durban and Peoria and Cape Town, and it was great. So it was about 2 weeks filled with the scheduled tour. And the day before we were to fly back, I said, hey, can you take, and this is pre big internet stuff and whatnot, and obviously pre iPhone, and I asked, I think his name was Chris Mustard. He was a really nice guy. What a funny name, Chris Mustard, and such a nice kid, and he was helping out with the tour, and he was a local South African, and I said, can you take me to a travel agency? And without question, he said, yeah. And I went into the travel agency, and there was a very nice woman working there, and I said, hey, how long can I stay? So I've been here for 2 weeks. And she said, yeah, you stay for almost 3 months. And I said, oh, well, let's change my ticket according to how long I've been here and have me stay till the allotted time. And she said, do you want to spend the rest of your time in Cape Town? And I said, yeah, I'll stay right here. So I was staying at a hotel at the top of Long Street in Cape Town, just behind Table Mountain. And I would go out every night and just walk. I would start at about 6 in the evening, and I would just walk and walk and walk and walk, and I would just go to bars, and I would drink, and I would walk very far outside of this zone that my hotel was in. And one night I walked in a different direction, and I ended up in this zone, and I went to this bar, and I was the only white person in there. And at first, it's like, what are you doing here kind of feeling, and I just sitting there drinking at the bar and talking or whatever. And then over time spending in the bar, it's like you get, you start talking to people, and they say, oh, wow, like, you're here doing what, that? And like, oh, that sounds great. That's really cool. And, I didn't feel like the only white guy in that part of town, really. I just felt like it was hanging out with people I'm getting to know. And so then it's getting to about, 10:30, and I've been walking to different bars in this zone for... I must have walked 8 miles or something like that. And so I'm getting to the point where I'm sitting in my chair and I'm thinking, man, I want to be cool. I don't want to be drunk in front of these people. If next time I get out of my stool, it's going to be difficult, to go outside for a second or whatever. I'm getting really drunk. And so I get up and I say, I'm going to go outside and smoke and whatever. And I do, and it's about 10:30 at night, and I'm obviously stumbling a little bit. And across this small street from the bar was 2 cops sitting against their car, 2 non-white South African cops. And they're looking at me, and I'm, lighting a cigarette and kind of wobbling a little bit. And so I waved to them hey, what's up, dudes? Everything's cool. You don't got to worry about me. I got it all together. And they say, hey, bro, come here. And I was like, no, I'm okay. Everything's fine. I'm okay. And they're like, no, come here. And so it's like, shit. And I started walking over, and it's like, God damn it. I don't want to go to jail in Cape Town. Like, I don't even know what it's like. Like, what the fuck? And so I walk over, and these two cops are leaning into the car, and they say, why are you over here? And I said, over where? They're like, why are you in this part of town? And I was like, oh, I'm staying at such and such hotel on Long Street. Like, I walked here. They're like, you walked here? I said, yeah. And they say, why? I was like, just every morning I get up and do my thing until the evening, and then I walk and go to different bars and just hang out. And they say, you crazy, bro. I said, why? They're like, you shouldn't be here after dark. I said, oh shit, I didn't know. And so they put me in the back of the car, and it was a cool, like, older cop car. I don't know the year or whatever, but it was an older cop car, and these two cops seemed like they were like best friends from high school, and they turn around and they say, where you live? And I said, I live in New York. And then the one cop driving hits the other cop on the shoulder and goes, how many times do I say I want to go to New York? And he's like, he always say he wants to go to New York. I was like, yeah, no, it's cool. New York's great. Like, you should go. It's fun, whatever. And we start driving, and I'm telling them where to go, where the hotel is, and they know where it is. And so we're driving. They're like, we can't believe you walked this far. We can't believe. Why'd you walk this far? I was like, at the time, I was like 26 years old. It's like, this is what I do. And we're going along, and they asked me what I do. And I said, I'm a professional skateboarder. And they were just like, what? And I said, yeah, and in America, you can get arrested for skateboarding. They're like, no way. I was like, yeah, no, for real. Like, I've been arrested a bunch of times. And it just blew their mind. They couldn't believe it. And then, the thing is, when you're in Africa and when you get like, you cool, bro. You cool. Like, that's when you know, like, you're all right. Like they think you're all right. And they told me that I was cool. And so we're driving, and we're on Long Street, and we go down this hill, and I said, hey, drop me off at this bar. And there's a bar called Joburg, even though we're in Cape Town. But I became friendly with these people at this bar called Joburg. And I said, drop me off at this bar. And they're like, you going to have more drinks? And I said, yeah, fuck it. I'm like right by the hotel. And they're like, you crazy, bro. And so the cops stop, and the people I know are kind of hanging out in front of the bar. And so they see me in the back of the cop car. And I get out. I said, man, thanks, guys. I appreciate the ride. I said, do you guys want to come in and have a drink with me? And they both looked at each other, and it was so sweet. They both looked at each other, like, considering it. And they say, maybe next time. We have to work. And I was like, all right, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so, yeah, that's my story of riding in the cop car in Cape Town. But, yeah, they were so nice. They were such nice people. All right, enough of my meandering, and back to some music.
Time, I got my feet. Let's go hit the street. High in the city. High in the city. I got my mace, and you got your knife. Gotta protect your own life. High in the city. High in the city. I wanna get high in the city. I wanna stay alive here in the city. I wanna stay high in the city, high in the city, high in the city. Let's not walk down Sutton Place. You know everybody there's got Nikitas. High in the city, the city. Don't wanna talk politics today. I feel too good, let me have my way. High in the city. High in the city. Watch out for that guy on your right. I seen him on the news last Saturday night. He was high in the city. High in the city. Hey, look, they're setting fire to that Jeep. There's not much you can keep. High in the city. Here in the city. I wanna get high in the city. I wanna stay alive in the city. I wanna stay high in the city, high in the city, high in the city. So many people feeling low, and there's only one way to go to get high in the city, high in the city. Let's grab a pie, let's hit the park. I'll kiss and I'll hug you till it gets dark. Here in the city. Getting high in the city.
Feeling
That was Stevie Wonder, Manhattan at 6. I skated to that song in a video called Trilogy for all you skate heads paying attention. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I was 19 years old and I used that song in my Acclaim video part. When you were young for people as old as I am, when you were young in the 80s and you had to go spend a day with your mother, you were always waiting, like so much waiting. Like you go to the car wash, so much waiting, like so much time waiting. But when you were at the car wash, you would get a quarter from your mom, if she was so generous, and you would put the quarter in this little machine that dispensed candy, and you would get a handful of Boston baked beans. Do you guys even know what Boston baked beans are? No? You do. But that's some old school shit. Like Boston baked beans, like going to the car wash with your mom. And it was cool because you could watch the car wash go. You could watch the thing, and you get the Boston baked beans. And back then at the car wash, they sold like swords and like fucking like ninja stars, and like they sold all this crazy shit at the car wash. Well, the rubber ones and the real ones. Yeah, they would sell like the car wash in the 80s was like you could buy like a towel with like a panther on it. Like there's so much shit that you could buy at the car wash. But you have these days that you would spend with your mom, and you just be waiting. Like it's like, oh, she's gonna go to a nail salon. It's like, oh fuck. So you sit in the car and listen to music, listen to K Earth 101 on fucking LA radio station. It's interesting because I've said before on this show I don't drive. I have a fear of driving. I don't drive, and when I was a kid listening to K Earth 101, they were playing like, the Ronettes and Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson and Marvin Gaye, and I'll be in a modern day Uber now, and it's K Earth 101. Again, this is a station in Los Angeles that mainly played oldies. And I'll be in a Uber now, and they'll play like fucking Memory by fucking Nirvana. You're like, holy shit. And it's like, all right, yeah, of course. If you're 8 years old and they're playing stuff from 20 years before you were born, they're playing, Smokey Robinson and all that stuff. But, yeah, like so many days with your mom, you go to the mall, I remember so many times at the mall, like, with my mom, like, she's like, trying to do her deal and like get what she needs to get done, and I'm like a cat, like going through like clothing racks of like there'd be these big round clothing racks, and I'd be like hiding in the middle, and some lady would like open it up and be like, "Ah, little kid!" Like, yeah, I'd scare them, and yeah. But I remember this one time, I was somewhere with my mother, and I had, like a little kid, been like, I want this G.I. Joe. I want this, like, Voltron character or some shit. And she's like, Jason, we're broke. Like, we can't do it. Like, I can't buy this for you. We're broke. And I obviously accepted it and went on through my day with my mother, doing all the things she needed to do. And back then, when you went to the bank, there wasn't an ATM machine. So back then you would go through a drive-through, much like a McDonald's, and there was a microphone, and you would talk to the person in the bank, and they would shoot this tube. You guys are too young for this. They would shoot this tube. Oh, you know about this? They would shoot this tube that had this. You would request the amount of money you want, and they would shoot this tube from like where the teller is to you at your slot in the drive-through, and you'd open it up and it'd be this like futuristic looking like tube from like Tron, and your money would be in there, and then you would put the tube back in the thing, the vestibule, and it would shoot back to them. And it blew me away when I was a kid. But this is a cute story. So my mom got the tube, and she opened it up and she had there was the money there, and I said, "Your money's not broke. It's all together." And my mom thought that was very cute, because she'd always tell me we're broke. So I thought the money was actually broke in half. Like in my child mind, I thought the money was broken in half, so we can't use it. But yeah, your money's not broke. But yeah, that's...
She didn't reward you with a toy for being cute.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. But no. My mother, of all the crazy shit we went through, my mother was good to me. She was good to me. How long have we been going?
1 hour and 42 minutes.
1 hour and 42 minutes of entertainment straight to your ears, eyes, brain, nose, and mouth. Maybe you're not entertained. I don't know. Maybe you are. But yeah, once again, another episode in the evening, doing our thing. It's a balmy 55 degrees here in East Los Angeles. Clear skies. Tomorrow's going to be another of the same. Balmy, slightly cloudy, with a high of a 65. I love this weather. It's been great. And we had more rain, too. All right, I should stop talking.
Way back in time, someone said try some. I tried some, now buy some. I bought some. Whoa, whoa, whoa. After a while, when I had tried them, denied them, I opened my eyes and I saw you. Not a thing that I have, not a thing that I see, till I called on your love, and your love came to me. Through my life, seen gray sky, met big fry, seen them die to get high. Whoa. And when it seemed that I could only be lonely, I opened my eyes and I saw you. Not a thing that I feel,
themselves of the guarantee of anonymity, but who include, among other notable figures,
access to too much money, too much equipment, and little by little we went insane.
Fiery the angels fell, burning at the fires of
Can't you see the soldiers? I see them marching. Whole lot of soldiers. I see them marching. I seen 10 soldiers, I hear them coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. 4 dead in Ohio. 4 dead in Ohio. 4 dead in Ohio. 4 dead in Ohio. 4 dead, yeah. hear the marching soldiers. I see them come. I seen 10 soldiers with guns. They are coming. We're finally on our own. This summer I hear the drumming. For dead in Ohio. Gotta get down to it. Soldiers are cutting us down, y'all. Should have been done long ago. Well, what if you knew that girl found her dead on the ground? How could you run when you know? When you know? How could you run when you know? Yeah. How could you run? Machine, a bullet's flying, children running, mother screaming.
Father, forgive them, for they know not
Bullets flying,
what they do.
machine gun, bullets flying.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Lord, have mercy. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, for know not what they do.
Jimi Hendrix would say, all right. I hope you like that. Good amount of music. Once again, FA Radio 2024 coming at your door. I hope you had fun. Hope you liked it. And yeah, once again, one more that we did. And filled with all your hopeful, fanciful meanderings of talk and whimsical nature. The bullshit that comes out of my mouth to your ear. But yeah, we're gonna wind it down and send you out.
the top. Well, we're gonna shout to the top. We're gonna shout to the top. We're gonna shout to the top. Oh, we're gonna shout to the top. This is a funny thing when it dawns upon me. I know as much as the day I was born, and though I was an ass, I might as well stay. I promise myself future every day. We're gonna shout to the top, shout. 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 So when it knocks on your back and your lungs up front, and when you're down on the bottom, you stop being a spot. Shout to the top, shout. Well, we're gonna shout to the top, shout. We're gonna shout to the top, shout. We're gonna shout to the top, shout. And when it knocks on your back and your lungs up front, and when you're down on the bottom, there's nothing else but to shout to the top, shout. We're gonna shout to the top, shout. We're gonna shout to the top, shout. We're gonna shout to the top, shout. Shout to the top, shout. We're gonna shout to the top, shout. 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 Shout to the top. Shout to the top. Shout to the top, shout. 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 Shout to the top. Shout to the top. Shout to the top, shout. Shout to the top, shout.
Isn't it a pity? You don't know what I'm talking about yet, but I'm gonna tell you soon. It's a pity. Isn't it a pity? Isn't it a shame? Yes, how we break each other's hearts and cause each other pain. How we take each other's love without thinking anymore. Forgetting to give back, forgetting to remember, just forgetting a note of thank you. Isn't it a pity? Some things take so long, but how do I explain when not too many people can see that we all just the same? We're all guilty because of all their tears. Our eyes just can't hope to see, though I don't think it's applicable to me, the beauty that surrounds them. Child, isn't it a pity? How we break each other's hearts. And cause each other pain. How we take each other's love, the most precious thing, without thinking anymore. Forgetting to give back, forgetting to keep open our door. Isn't it a pity? Pity. Some things take so long, but how do I explain? Isn't it a pity when not too many people can see we're all the same? True, the beauty that surrounds them. Maybe that's why we cry. God, it's a pity. Lord knows it's a pity. Mankind has been so programmed that they don't care about nothing that has to do with care. C-A-R-E. How we take each other's love, the most precious thing, without thinking anymore. Forgetting to give back, forgetting to keep open the door. But I understand some things take so long. How do I explain? Why not too many people can see we're just the same? And because of all their tears, their eyes can't hope to see the beauty that surrounds them. God, isn't it a pity? The beauty that surrounds them. It's a pity. We take each other's love, just take it for granted while not thinking anymore. We give each other pain, shut every door. We take each other's mind day just to reach some financial goal. Lord, isn't it a pity, my God? Isn't it a pity, my God? And so unnecessary. Just a little time, a little care, a little note written in the air. Just a little thank you. We just forget to give back, 'cause we're moving too fast. Moving too fast. Forgetting to give back. But some things take so long, and I cannot explain. The beauty that surrounds us, and we don't see it. We think things are just the same. We've been programmed that way. Isn't it a pity? If you want to feel sorry, isn't it a pity? Isn't it a pity? The beauty that surrounds us. Because of all our tears, our eyes can't hope to see. But maybe one day at least I'll see me and just concentrate on giving, giving, giving. Until that day, mankind don't stand a chance, don't know nothing about romance. Everything is plastic. Isn't it a pity? My God.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on thee. Still craving shining right above you. Night breezes seem to whisper I love you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. There you stood on the edge of your feather, expecting to fly. Well, I laughed, I wondered whether I could wave goodbye. Tried so hard to stand as I stumbled and fell to the ground.